Welcome everyone to the Dirt. I'm Dan Watson.
And I'm Paul Sloggett. Welcome to tonight's episode.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not going to be too much fucking rambling and shit. We might actually be able to get some information.
Well, yeah. We've had a lot of big names on in the last few episodes, luckily for us. So we thought we'd go for someone who's like a bit of an unknown, someone who like not everyone will know about. So we'd like to introduce a bit of fresh blood.
I don't know that the people are ready to know about him.
Well, like a few years down the line, he might be someone. He might have potential. We just got to see. Fair enough. I think just bringing him on will just help him in his career, maybe.
Right. Well, I'm glad we've got this bit out of the way because, like I say, I've got a feeling it's us that end up going to get shit as opposed to the other way around here. Ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure, please welcome Sonnie Dibben. Oh, look.
What? Oh, you caught me out there, mate.
What are you up to there, Sonnie? What are you up to?
Nothing, mate. I don't know what you mean. I was ready.
Are you watching Fireman Sam again?
Oh, no, I'm just watching Sam. Nicholas.
Oh, mate.
How's it going, mate?
Yeah, it's all right, mate. You all right?
Yeah, not bad, thanks.
So yeah, thank you for coming on tonight.
I'll do anything for my brethrens.
Don't worry, the contract is all signed. We're set now for an eight podcast session.
It was weird now.
Every Tuesday for the next eight weeks.
It was weird how I had to sign my contract in semen. I didn't understand that.
Well, whose semen was it?
I thought I got random vials sent down in the post from Nottingham.
Could be a joint effort, mate.
Trampa
fair, they weren't even vials; they were just in used Johnnies.
Sounds about right. Who uses a Johnny, mate? Just pull out. That's all right. That's my advice. My advice to you, anyone who's tuned in tonight, just make sure you pull out like 2 pumps before the end, and you'll be sound.
That's it.
That's coming from the Virgin Sonnie.
Yeah, yeah. I've never touched a vagina. They've only ever touched me.
Well, as we can see, we got Sonnie Dibben in the Jesus, current 2021 overall Open champion of the UK. Competed in Serbia most recently. How'd you get on? What happened there? How'd you get on there?
Oh, I done so well, mate. Like I couldn't even begin to tell you how well I did, mate. It's honestly the best races I've ever had in my life. I was on point, mate. I mean, I think I came probably last.
Oh.
No,
I don't believe that for 1 second.
No, I had to race. As me versus 3 Russians in one of the races, and then I had to race some Russian matey, Jolly Tom and James Wanklin, and obviously, just that they beat me, and that's all I can say on the matter. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes the lesser riders pull it out on the day. Do you know what I mean? And that's what happened. Like,
hey man. Everybody's got to get beat. Nobody gets.
No, you can't be the best all the time, else no one would ever want to compete. Matt Brind.
Hey, he got served it. He's been served it this year, didn't he? Well, he didn't even bother turning up to the bloody.
No, exactly.
Because he knew he was getting served.
Yeah.
What Ebit? Did he win at Ebit?
No, Eamon won, didn't he?
Eamon won, yeah.
Yeah. Lucky, mate. Not even that good, is he? Really?
No, I think
never heard of him.
He's on that sort of area of an arc now, isn't he?
Who is it? Eamon?
Dropping off his peak, is he?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I must be flatlining.
You always fucking have been, Swabs.
I'll take that.
Well, let's take it back to the beginnings with you, Sonnie. For those that don't know you, I mean, I've known you since you were knee-high to a grasshopper.
Last week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when did you start mountain boarding? How old were you?
Don't know. To be honest, I can't remember. I'm maybe like 13 or 14. I think I had 1 year in the under 14s where I raced like 3 of the 6 events. No, 2 of the 6 events, and then the next year I was in the under 18s.
Yeah.
So how old am I now? 30. Like 16 years I've been riding for. But then I had like a 7-year break where I didn't ride. So technically I've only been riding 9 years. Like that cup. I like that cup. I like that a lot.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Sloggett. You're a genius.
I've only just noticed that. And do you know what? She fucking asked me to get her a marker pen.
Did she?
Yeah, about 20 fucking minutes ago.
She made you look right, cunt.
So I'll make her.
I texted her before. I said, "Oh, just is he going to be using that same white cup next week?" Look, that's it. Lick the bottom.
I'm never going to wash it again. I should really have it that way, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Straight in there, mate.
Yeah.
So what? Yeah, that would have been what, 2003, 2004.
I think 2003 was the first year I competed. No, 2004 was the first year I competed, but I did go to some events just to watch the year before that.
Yeah.
So
what I would say, it's kind of been in your family, hasn't it? Let's say.
Yeah. Well, the first event I went to was that fucking one in Western Supermare, where it was all frozen.
Big
I remember
freeze,
I remember being a little kid there, like watching the world champs there and fucking drinking a hot chocolate and that, like, and fucking just being like a freezing cold little scrote, like, do you know what I mean? Barely born little sperm still wiggling about.
I tell you what, that were cold. I think we're called
horrible,
Big Freeze
mate.
for a reason.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's looked back on with differing sort of viewpoints. It was one of my first comps as well, and I remember it being quite like taken aback by the spectacle of it. You know, all the lights. They had the band. It was the band Dead Pets they had playing there. Was it?
Oh, fuck knows, mate.
Some a load of cool bands and stuff. It was like a pretty big thing, but it just didn't really.
Yeah, I just remember that fucking drop off in the far corner and seeing Owen Fisher do it on his vert surfer and just thinking that shit's mad, like.
I'll tell you what, he was off his head on that vert surfer.
Yeah, he fucking nutted, mate. I remember him we did like an Apollo 11 trip to Alps Barras. I remember him going down the fucking, they had the 2 roll-ins.
Yeah.
The ones next to each other for the foam pit, like, and he fucking did the big one and then front flip into the foam on the dirt surfer. I was like, mate, what the fuck?
That's madness, isn't it?
Yeah, off his head, mate.
I can't remember who it was back then, but I remember going to one session there at that foam pit and someone fucking wrecking himself trying for a backflip and chucked it early, smashed their head on the lip of the kicker as they come round and just fucking dropped.
That happened at Coastal as well, didn't it?
You've done that, have you?
Yeah, I've done that at my local skate park. It's like a 6-foot roll-in with like a reasonable size distance of flat concrete before you get to the jump box, which is 5 foot.
Right.
So you've only dropped enough a roll-in that's only like a foot taller than the jump height, and then there's like a big distance to lose load of speed. And then we're just hucking it. I like smacked my head on the takeoff, knocked myself out, and I like where I was knocked out and I landed, I like scraped my face all down the other. It was one of those metal jump site, like jump boxes, and I scraped my face all down the outside, and I just woke up like I don't know how long after. I just woke up and my face down here was all in bits, like, and I was just like, what the fuck happened? I thought I was dead on for that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You got them on lockdown now, ain't you, your flips?
Yeah, they're right now, mate. They've come a long way.
Confident enough to do them without any clothing, should we say?
Yeah. Well, you got to, ain't you? Do you know what I mean? You ask, you get. Everyone asked me to do it.
Yeah.
So I just did it.
You've got to give in to peer pressure, haven't you?
Yeah. You can ask them all as well. Everyone there will admit to asking me to do it as well.
Well, I'll admit to asking you to do it. But I just want to know if next time you push putting stuff out on the internet, could you just put like a warning? Like they do on Hall of Meat, graphic content will follow in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Just stick us one of those up.
Well, it's
Tiny
just
penis will appear in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Honestly, I was clothed. I was just in my lifestyle clothing skin suit. Like, that's all it was.
Yeah, the emperor's suit, they might call it. So nipping back to your beginnings, because as we do on the dirt, we no sooner do we start a topic, we get straight off it. How did you first come across mountain boarding? Did you go to Big Freeze? Was that your first? You'd never seen it before?
No. So I started skating when I was like 11.
Yeah.
I remember I had this like shitty Star Wars skateboard, and I was like, remember trying to learn to fucking ollie a 2-set on that, and then we went to the Big Sheep for my birthday. Not the mountain board centre, the actual Big Sheep for my birthday.
The adventure centre.
Yeah. So
with all the high ropes and shit.
No, it was before that was even there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, before that was even built. It's the Big Sheep is like on the opposite side of the dual carriageway to where the mountain board centre was, and there's basically like a fucking farm thing. It's just like they have sheep racing and duck racing and all that sort of stuff there. And we went to that, and we were staying in Westwood Ho at a campsite, and then we seen like all the flyers for the mountain boarding. And my dad done kite surfing at the time. Not kite surfing, kite boarding at the time. He had one of them big old frame boards, and he was doing kite boarding on that. And then obviously he wanted to take that over to the Big Sheep Mountain
downhill.
Yeah, and then that's where I think I rode, and I fucking hated it. And my dad broke his foot. Then I had to drive us back to fucking Somerset with a broken foot. And yeah, that was the first time I ever rode one. And then
so you was on holiday?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
That's the same as Eamon then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so your old man broke his foot trying out his kite one on there, and then come back and said, we're all getting mountain boards.
No, I can't. Yeah, I can't remember. I think he tried it a few times, like, and just like down the local hill on his kiteboard. Yeah. And then I think we went to that Big Freeze thing, and then he got a comp.
Did you ride that? Did you ride that local hill in infancy?
Yeah. That was like my little trek. It was fucking mate. Yeovil was dead, like, and there was a crew though in Yeovil who mountain board. My mum was a dinner lady at Westfield School in Yeovil, and there's a lad there called Chris Wallace, and I think he was like a skater, and he spoke to me mum, and he had a fucking mountain board, and there was a little crew all mountain boarded, so there's like 5 or 6 of them. None of them were no good, do you know what I mean? But we all used to go up and meet them up on the little hill spot and go and ride with them, mate. Yeah, there's a photo of my dad doing his first indie grab up there. He bought a comp 20, I don't know where he got it from, but he had a 26X.
What, the 26X? That was quite a pintail shape.
Yeah, it was like I think it was round at the ends, but it was like really fucking wide.
Not like the 16, but because the 26 went.
Yeah,
had
it was like
a hammerhead.
Like the old 16.
Yeah,
it was like the original comp 16. But yeah, he had one of those. And then we went to.
You used to ride one of them, didn't you?
Yeah, that was my first board as well. I bought it off Stretch.
Oh, sick.
Because I swapped out for a dirt surfer because I was dirt surfing on my Todd when I met all these pricks, and they took me down XBP and on my dirt surfer. I was like, "Fuck, I want one of them bad boys."
Yeah.
And I bought a second-hand 26 off Stretch.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, we fucking, and then what happened then? A long time ago. Done loads of drugs since then. We went to Southwest Mountainboard Centre one day, and all the Apollo 11 lot were up there. Like, you remember, like Kev and all them from Apollo 11.
Yeah. I remember the couple. She had blue hair and.
Yeah, that's Kevin Sal. Yeah,
Kevin Sal, and they. I'm pointing. In case you lot didn't know, Falmouth's that direction from me by about 8 miles away. Yeah, but they're from there, aren't they? Are they?
Yeah.
Are they still over there?
No, there's fucking. I went past it probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and there's where the shop used to be. There's a hairdresser's there now.
Right.
I don't know what they're doing. We had like, I wouldn't say we fell out of them, but I know that they like some stuff went down, and basically I left the team. So I was like, no, it was basically the choice of them or me mate. So I just went with me mate because fucking
every day of the fucking week.
Yeah, he was the one I used to ride all the time, and the one I got along most from Apollo 11. So I was like, well, if he's not with you, then I'm not with you. So
yeah, fair enough.
We met them at Southwest Mountainboard Centre, and I had a little ride the hill board that my dad bought me a ride the hill board. You know, like the old school
with the little picture on the back of the people walking up the hill. I think
that was more of a painting, wasn't it?
Yeah. I've got a feeling a mountain boarder did that. I could well be called out here, but it might have been Reese Cow.
They were a decent entry level board.
Yeah, they were perfect for bringing people in.
Yeah.
Before that, we had like at Apollo 11. Before they did, because they made their own board in the end. They had Blue Earth. Do you remember the Blue Earths?
Yeah.
And they had loads of them, and they were like their introductory level board, and they'd take all the kids from the local area. And they had loads of spots like at Gwyvion in the sand dunes and stuff like that. Like, and there was like some jumps and that in the dunes.
Yeah.
And they used to take like all the kids down to there. Like, so they were good for what they did for the community. Apollo 11 night, to be fair, they did well. They bought like, it's a shame, like no one really who ever rode for that team mountain boards anymore, apart from me. And like Owen got on his board at Ramp World, had like 2 runs on it, probably like 4 years ago now. It was like, I think me, Nath, Owen, Connor Smout, and someone else, maybe Nige were there, like, and Owen had a little go then. But other than that, the only one from that team now who rides is me. And there was like 30 people on the team at one point, all like young kids. Like.
Loads of kids used to come up. They like turned up en masse, didn't they?
Yeah. So yeah, that was basically how I got into it. And then I just go to fucking Cornwall all the time, down to the Apollo 11 shop with my mum and dad. They'd drive down there because they boarded as well. Just go see Kevin Sow and just fucking knock around down there. And it was good. Like, it was like fucking Dogtown and Z Boys, you know what I mean? Down there, it's fucking mental. Like,
well, they call it Foul Town.
Yeah, Foul Town.
They call it Foul Town.
It's foul, isn't it?
I didn't know that story, and it delights me the fact that you was always down here.
Yeah, I loved it. And I was like real into skating then as well. And Owen and like loads of the boys skated. Like Owen was like he was like my idol then. Do you know what I mean? He was like, because he was like the best on Apollo 11. He was like the best rider. So I was like, Owen, I used to like follow him around like a little fucking rat, skating with him and that. Like, I used to love it. Like, and he obviously rode Dirt Surfer as well. That was sick. There's got some fucking. You'll probably be able to find some pictures.
Owen Fisher? Is that it?
Yeah. You'll probably be able to find some pictures on my Facebook page somewhere of him on a Dirt Surfer on one of our trips. Like, yeah,
I'll have some up there somewhere.
Yeah, I was with Apollo 11 for probably from 2004. Well, probably only like a year and a half to almost 2 years I was with them for, and they had their own deck, which was fucking awful. I'm not gonna lie.
What was that? It was a channel truck, like a scrub truck.
Yeah, and that like the shape was. It was a bit of a weird shape. I don't really know how to describe it. It was almost a bit like the Trampa shape, but like squared on the edge side. It's pretty much it was pretty much a really shit Blue Earth. Blue Earth were probably better decks than the Apollo 11 decks, but because it had Apollo 11 on, I was like, oh yeah, Apollo 11. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, they had two versions. They had the Apollo 11 deck and then the Apollo 11 Pro deck, which was the exact same deck, but it was like a little bit stiffer for some reason. But they were just fucking awful. The shape of them was all wrong. Honestly, mate, you'd pump over a roller and it was so flexy, you'd bottom out on the roller, pumping over it. Like, that's how bad they were.
It amazes me, like we say, I know they're perfect entry level boards. They kind of are, if the price was right to get bums on seats back in the day.
Yeah,
like those and the ride the hill board. You couldn't, if you was 8, 9, 10 years old, you could have turned up and competed in the under 14s, the under 12s on one of those. And to be fair, you wouldn't have won the day, but you could have probably got down most tracks with a power slide here and a power slide there.
There ain't really no entry level boards anymore, is there? When you look out there, like
MBS do a few, and you can still make up. Well, I suppose all Trampa bits are pretty premium now, aren't they?
But if you look at the price of like, you get a whole Ride the Hill setup back then for like 120 quid.
Yeah.
And now, like,
150 quid, you had pads and helmet.
Pads and helmet. Yeah. You were ready to rock and roll, weren't you?
Yeah.
And a leash.
And now you're looking at like fucking £300 for a fucking entry setup height, or £300 just for a fucking pro deck height. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I suppose 20 years have passed. So in that time, so what was 120 quid now then? Yeah, I suppose.
But
even so, it's still you'd have expected to even modern day get an under £200 board.
Yeah, but I suppose that's moved with the decline of mountain boarding as well. Do you know what I mean? Because new people aren't getting into it. Yeah. What's the point in bringing out an entry level deck when no one knew's going to get into it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Truth that.
Yeah. So when you were riding down in Cornwall, there wasn't a centre down here that you were riding. So were you still riding centres at that point up around your way?
So I rode like Southwest Mountainboard Centre every now and then, like rarely. And I rode Coastal, but they didn't have a track then. You know, they had a track one year. I went to that as well, actually, before I started riding. And that was where I met Raf, I think. Raf LaRoche and Andre. And that was when I was really young. But that was when if you look up the hill, like there was a track in the left-hand side field. Yeah. Remember that? Was there 1 year?
Well, I can only remember Coastal as what through a bale. And I remember there being like a series of rollers that were in a bend. You came down the track, and then there was like a corner, no berm or nothing like that, a flat corner with rollers all the way around it. And I thought it was quite unique, but it had the better of me on that day.
Yeah, that was that old track that was on the left, and then they moved it over to the right hand side, and they had like the three freestyle jumps in a row, and then the track with the double berm on.
Yeah, berm,
yeah. No. Dan, you should remember that track because it's the only time I've ever raced you on a mountain board was on that track.
That's why he don't remember it. He fucking does remember it. It's I don't know what you're talking about.
No, he should remember it because he fucking beat me the cunt night.
But surely, it must have only been in qualifications because we were completely different age categories.
No, it was in the elite. I qualified. I think I got like 14th out of 16 and qualified into it. And it was me, you, and Stu Lugger in the race site.
Right.
There's footage of it. If you search on my old YouTube, I'll send you the link so you can get it.
Oh, please do, because the more links and footage and photos that we get from the people, the better the YouTube is.
Yeah, because it's in one of my old videos that I made, like, and you're in it, and you're in your full face, and you ride the hill, like gold jersey, like.
Yeah. And was Lugger riding for Ride the Hill as well then?
No, Lugger's, I think he's ATB shop, right?
shop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Amen. Heavy days back then. Heavy days.
Yeah, I think that was like 06 or 07. I can't remember.
And you've carried that now. I mean, I can feel the weight lifting as we're talking this out now. You've carried that for almost 18 years.
Honestly, Matt, I wouldn't say it's lifting that. I mean, it's made me more of a vengeful person over the years, I think.
You're fucking certain. Fair dues to you, mate. You struck vengeance at Ebit on me this year.
Yeah, but you're old and washed up now, ain't you? Do you know what I mean? So I'll never live it. We never battled in our prime, mate. And I'm kind of in my prime still.
He says as he joins the Masters next year.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what then, Sonny. Here's the fucking deal. I've raced 2 races in the Masters since being able to 12 years ago. And this last year I went up and Adam Hale fucking said to me, right, then in the pro category, ain't you? And I went, no, I'm too old for that shit. And he went, tough, I've put you in. And so I went, well, fair enough. I said, at least we're being there with Sonny. And you was in the Open. I was like,
yeah, do you know what? No,
so we're both in the fucking Masters next year.
There's a thing behind me being in the Open this year. It's like I had unfinished business in the Open, like, because I won it the first year I was ever in it. I won it overall.
Yeah.
And that was over like 5 or 6 events, not when it was just one.
Like a proper season.
Yeah. And this was my last year in it. So I wanted to win it in my last year as well. And I've done so shit in it the last couple of years. I've done really fucking not done well in border cross, like, which I used to think I was good at, like, and just been terrible in border cross the last few years. Good in down. I won the downhill the other year, like 2 years ago. Come first in the downhill, which was that was close. Me and Jack Dudley were on. It's like to a 10th of the second in the timing.
Yeah.
Like me and Jack Dudley were both.
Big up the Jack Dudley. That kid can fucking ride.
Yeah, we were both on the exact same time to the 10th of the second. All the way through until the last run, and I just beat him by a second on the last run, like, and I done that. But I always make it to the Sunday when it's the freestyle, and I'll drop it out. I'm not blaming anyone else, but I'm going to call Daff out on this. I'll drop in. I'll do one run. I'll do a backflip and a rock fakie on the quarter pipe, and that's always my first warm up run. And then I'll start walking up, and Daff will be there with a GoPro and a few cans of Stella, and they'll be like, "Do you want a Stella?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, fuck the competition." Then I'll stand there with Daff recording things on the GoPro, laughing at people and drinking Stella. So I never even get 3 runs in the freestyle, like, so it never. The other year I did fucking 2 runs and then just stood there drinking Stella, so I didn't even do enough runs to get a fucking result. But I took it a bit more seriously this year, like, so I wanted to win it. And to be fair, it wasn't like a stacked field, like, you know what I mean? Beamish pushed me a bit. It was lucky Beamish was there, otherwise I'd have just fucking pissed it. But fuck it, well, I did. I pissed the border cross and I pissed the fucking downhill. That was easy. But Beamish pushed me in the freestyle because he's sick and he's, you know what I mean? Good at freestyle. Like, he did like a fucking. I was like, yeah, I'm winning here. I'm gonna win this. And then he did a fucking front flip and a rodeo in the same run. I was like, oh, I might have to fucking actually try it.
I think Beamish has been pretty consistent on boards over the years, hasn't he? He's always.
Mate, he's better than I thought he was, because I've never really seen him ride. I seen him ride once at Rhythm Cross, and like Rhythm Cross is like really weird. Like if you don't ride pump tracks all the time, you're probably not going to be that good at it. And he wasn't that great then, and I'd never really seen him ride other than that. I think I rode with him once at Brindy's Airbag, and that's when I did a backflip 1-footer with no grab, and I was all gassed, and I was like, yeah, I'm the best, no one's as good as me, like, so I didn't really take notice of anyone else, like. And then when he got to the fucking UK champs and he started like busting out front flips and rodeos, I was like, shit, he's actually fucking good, like, I'm actually gonna have to try and do something here, like.
Oh, well, next year you're going to be in the Masters, and you're potentially going to have me and Slog It. What's that? That ain't no sweat for you, is it?
No, Beeren's good, like.
Beeren? Who?
Beeren.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, no. Yeah, she's a bit of a slut, mate.
And that boy can fucking. Well. He is quick. He is going to be a problem in your border cross. Yeah. But do you know what? I don't think you're going to be worried there on the freestyle.
I've raced Beeren once ever, I think, at Hart Hill, and I was in front of him. Like on a mountain board, I've raced him a couple of times at Ebit, and on a mountain board, I've raced him once at Hart Hill, and I was pissing him all the way to that last, that flat corner at the end, and I was having real trouble. I had to take it really far outside, and the fucking cunt just comes straight in on the inside and just does me. I was like, you're a fucking. Well, he's got them lines, isn't he?
He's done that on Ebit as well.
Yeah, he did it to me on the last corner as well. I was in front of him all the way down, and then he just powered past me on the last corner. And then he took the same line in the final, powered past James, and then almost got past Damon on the line.
And that's how Andy Bryn knocked me out of Ebit on that same line.
Mate, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, Andy Bryn was a fucking nightmare at Ebit, mate. The amount of times that boy fucking fell off in the racing and managed to get back into first or second was ridiculous. He shouldn't have made it past the first knockout round, mate. And he just managed to fall off, get back up, and then overtake someone. Like, he was fucking. Boy's a nightmare, mate.
that I've always said that's Beeren's problem. I tell you, if no offense, Bizzle, but if on his day that kid can be the quickest man out there, like I don't care who you are, Brindy, Cody, the best in the world. On his day, if he stays upright and has a good run, Bieran is fucking top dog. But he don't always stay upright.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna fucking start wanking him off or anything because he rides for Apex, doesn't he? So I can't start tossing him off too much. But he just takes them lines that people, ain't afraid, like everyone else is afraid to take him, and he sees lines that other people don't see as well, and he'll just take them. Like it's just a mentality thing.
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. It's shit or bust, isn't it?
He's a charger.
You know what?
Absolute charger.
Day, when I first started riding, he was one of them fucking cunts that I did want to suck off like. So I remember, I can't remember where it was. It was something I remember we went back to Nat Reynolds' barn or something afterwards, like, and there was like a party going on or something. Like I remember Nat being there and her son was there. Dylan, was that his name?
Yep.
Yeah, he was there, and it was basically in this. It wasn't even that. I think it might have been in Wiltshire. I remember it wasn't that far away from Yeovil, and it was in like this sort of valley thing, like, and they just had a load of kickers and rails in that setup. And you know the dragon back rail, is that what it's called? Yeah, it's like a rainbow rail, but
rainbow and then a smaller.
Yeah. I remember him doubling that, like airing it like a double.
That was his party trick.
Yeah, I was like 14 and mate, like fucking. So I mean, I thought I'd stopped having wet dreams by that point, mate. But after that, fucking hell, right, it was fucking deep. Then I was like, oh, beer and sick. Oh, I love beer. And no, I don't think I've ever seen him ride again after that until I started mountainboarding, until like 5 years ago.
So you started obviously in the under 14s, and you did well with that. You did under 18s.
I did shit with that, mate. I did shit in the under 14s. I come 50th out of 59 at Outgrass. Yeah. And I remember I rode at Bolesworth when it was Bolesworth. And you know, like the big steep, and then there's the tabletop.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I come down that fucking. Who was I racing? I was racing like Leicester, Josh Holcomb, who was sick at the time, right, and someone else. And they've all pulled out the gates and fucked off, and I've just rolled out of them like a little pussy hole, like. And then, I've gone down that, and I've got to the tabletop, and I had no idea how to pump or suck up stuff like. You know what I mean? And then I just took off, did like half a backflip onto my head, and I didn't race again that year. And then the round after Bolesworth was Court Farm, and I remember it was. I'm not sure if it was the first year that it was on that was the Black Run, which is a fucking real steep one. I remember looking at that and just being like, no fucking way.
First right-hand corner.
Yeah, there was not. After that fucking Bolesworth incident, there was not a chance of me riding that year. But yeah, did shit in the under 14s.
And then, but carried on up into the under 18s. So I'm just trying to think, when did you start and when did you stop? Because you said you've had
I started in 2000, and so my first time on a mountain board was 2003. So you could call that the start. First year competing 2004. Then last year of competing was 2010.
And
so, won the Open and retired victorious, basically.
Right.
Overall.
Yeah, overall in the Open.
I mean, it fits in with the timeline of you know, the global economy crisis and loads of people moving out of mountain boarding and all sorts of stuff. I mean, it's a shame that happened, really.
Well, that wasn't the reason that I stopped. I just fucking discovered drugs, and that was it. Like, I just skated and fucking, because honestly, I never used to mountain board in between competitions anyway. I would just skate. Yeovil had a real good skate scene and a real good street skating scene and a real big drug scene. So I would just literally, like, in between mountain board events, I would barely practice ever. I would just maybe once in a while, but all my boys, by the time I got fairly decent on a board, which is like 2006, all my boys were like, I just got on Trampa. So like Sam and Trick and Jolly Tom and all them boys up in Hereford. And I'd never really go to Hereford because I have to catch the fucking train there. And when you're like a 16-year-old kid, you don't really do things like that. And so like I'd never really like practiced in between competitions. I would just skateboard, then go to a competition, and practice was on the Friday when you got there and the Saturday before the racing. Other than that, never really mountainboarded.
Yeah. Just got out of those teen years and.
Yeah, well, yeah. Then,
so you picked up with Trampa though, there in that.
Yeah, that was 2006. I got my I got friendly with Trick. I think me and Trick had a race, and then like I think he beat me on the finish line, but we were like weaving in and out of each other all through the race. And then at the end, it was like such a good race. And then we started chatting. I knew Jolly Tom a little bit, but he was just like, back then he was just like a young kid. Do you know what I mean? Like, not that I didn't get along with him. Like, do you know what I mean? Love Tom, like I always have. But like Trick and Sam and that, I was a bit close with them at that point because they're just like left school and I'd left school. Tom was still in school. So we were doing like out of school things whilst Tom was still doing his last couple of years in school. And yeah, I just fucking got along with them like a house on fire. And I got a Trampa for my birthday. I had a pink Trampa, the old school shape. Still got it now. So underneath my bed at home. And yeah, that's when I got into Trampa. Like, I think it was at the World Champs or on the final day after the World Champs. Ted said, "You want to be on the team? You get along with everyone." I was just like, "Yeah, sound." And then just rode Trampa since then, basically, until a few weeks ago, probably about a month ago, James gave me his collab.
Oh yeah.
He's let me use his collab.
I was going to mention that. I see it in your skate park. Thing. Getting on well with it?
Yeah, love it, babe. Absolutely love it.
Wide stance for you. I mean, I'm not. I don't know how to say this politely. Oh, fuck it. Wide stance for a short guy.
Yeah, I like it though, mate. I like it. Do you know what? I forgot to say, between my Apollo 11 and my Trampa, I actually had a Comp 16 for about 6 months. Not like the old one, but one of the first ones. You know, like the blue lightning on it.
Yeah. The blue and the yellow sort of.
Yeah. I had one of those, and that was too wide for me at that point because I still had some growing to do. Not that I've really grown that much, but I had one of those, and I rode that, and I didn't get along with that well. I couldn't turn it because it was such a wide stance, and I was so short. Couldn't turn very well on it. And that's when I got the Trampa after that. So I did have like 6 months on an MBS. But yeah, then I got the Trampa after that, and my height at that point was like perfect for a Trampa. So it was sound for me.
Yeah. But you're getting on all right with the collab now?
Yeah, man, I love the collab. Like, it's sick. My spins feel so much better on it. Like, I mean, Trampa are the best boards in the world. Fuck collab. Everybody buy a Trampa.
We'll get onto this now. Might as well, because you've had a hiatus of mountain boarding, where you've discovered the delights of skateboarding and drugs or whatever. But now you're back with Trampa again, and how's that come about?
Well,
were you back riding a mountain board before you come back with Trampa, or?
Well, yeah, I can't remember what it was. I think it was Christmas 2017. Or it might have been Christmas 2016. Went back down to my parents, dragged my mountain board, and I'd seen Jolly and that were putting videos up online of them riding boards. And I think they went to Germany the year before or something. I'd seen that, and I kept saying to myself, I'll get back into it. And then, I just pulled my board out from my parents' house because it had been there gathering dust, and took it to these local bike jumps where it's really wet and too slow to ride them. And I just rode it down there, and then I just jumped back on my board and just got straight back into it. Like, went out with, I was living in Basingstoke then, and I went with Matt and Andy, had just got on Trampa, and I was supposed to be going riding with Matt and Andy at Chicksands Bike Park. And a couple of weeks before that, I ordered Joe Treliving, actually. I'll rewind it a little bit. I was going riding at Knockhill. I said, does anyone want to go riding at Knockhill? Because I was going to drive there from Basingstoke. It's only about 2 hours. And Joe was like, yeah, Sam, pick me up. I live in Brighton, which is pretty much en route. So I picked Joe up. And last time I seen Joe, he was like the same height as me. And then I picked him up, mate, and his head was like touching the ceiling of my car. He's so fucking big, like. Well, we turned up. Even Roger said it. We turned up, and Roger hadn't seen either of us in years and years. And he looked at us and he goes, "Fucking hell, one's grown and one's exactly the same height as before." Yeah. So, and then I went there with Joel, and I was like, right, I need some new trucks. So I hit up Sam. I was like, I want to buy some trucks. He was like, yeah, no problem. Give me a code. Sent them down for free. Just paid the postage. And I was like, so I'm on the team. He's like, you've never not been on the team, mate. You're always on the team, like. So straight back on. Do you know what I mean? And then been riding ever since. Fucking, I've done loads, promoted them loads and everything. Like, put a lot into promoting Trampa over the last few years, and went up and seen Sam when I first started driving. That was when I first rode an e-board, 2017. It was just a single motor version. I don't think they'd been making them for that long.
I was going to say, I remember seeing some video way back, long before, even Steve got a board and myself, long before, on Facebook of a single motor mountain board. And I think we've ridden there up on, not when we've been up with you boys, and there's on Turbo Ted's Trampa Tours, and there's an elevated path with a bank on the side, a couple of banks, and I'm sure it was there that was my first view of an electric mountain board. But like you say, it only had the one motor at the time.
Yeah.
But
and went up there, and me and Sam rode at the pump track as well. That's up here, Rushcliffe pump track. But it was like, honestly, mate, it was like 35 degrees. We had like 2 runs, and we were like, pub. Let's just go pub, like. Then Matt and Andy got on the team, and Matt lived in Newbury, which is like half hour away from Basingstoke. So I met up with him a couple of times and we went riding. Started going to Ramp World quite a bit to meet James and them boys. Been to the Forest of Dean loads with them boys. I don't know, it's just, and then my first competition back was 2017 Court Farm. And that's when I first met Daff and everyone, like all the Welsh boys, and I come third in that in my first competition back. I came third in the border cross. Then I had to go home on the Saturday. No, wait, can't remember. I think because it was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, because racing was on the Saturday, downhill was on the Sunday, and freestyle was on the Monday, on the bank holiday Monday. I had to go home on the Saturday, and then I came back and came third in the freestyle on the Monday. So that was my first competition back, and I was like, I'm going to be the best in no time. And then, I'm nowhere near that. But
the fire returned then. It was always there. Just smoldering away.
Yeah, mate, I fucking love it. I mean, I always love fucking skating, and mountainboarding is always like my top 2 things ever. I don't skate that much anymore. Not a lot of people skate up here. We've got a young lad, Hamish, who works at Trampa now, who skates quite a bit. So I've been getting back into it with him. But to be honest, unless you skate like twice a week, you start losing everything. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you have to skate consistently to keep your tricks right. So I don't skate enough, like, but next year, hopefully, I'll start skating again properly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you lose your bag of tricks quite quickly.
Yeah, and it's hard to get them back as well. You almost have to relearn them again, don't you?
Yeah, I can fit mine in a bum bag now.
Yeah, I pretty much can do the same. So I'll go skate park. I used to be so good. I used to I've done handrails and all shit, board slid handrails on my skateboard, all fucking jumped like 11 stairs, shit like that. And now I go to the skate park and I just skate the ledge. There's like a ledge which is like twice the size of a curb. And I literally just skate that, and that's all I skate. Which is such an old man thing. Like, all people who used to be good at street skating now just skate ledges. That's all I do.
Well, me and Dan have always been transition boys, haven't we? Like, we love a good fucking bowl in a pool.
Yeah.
Always have.
That's down Cornwall and like Devon and that. It's mostly bowls, isn't it? Like I remember skating.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I remember going with Apollo 11, and we went to Penzance Bowl, and that's sick. What's the other one? Camborne.
Tucking Mill. That's seen its day now. That's rough as fucking ass.
It's still my favourite.
It's lovely. That's still my favourite without a shadow of a doubt.
And I remember going to
so many memories.
What's that old school one off the roundabout? Is it
Playing place.
Yeah, playing place.
Down there, just outside Truro.
Yeah, that's cool. That it's just off that roundabout, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a fucking weird clam show from the 70s.
Yeah, proper. That's proper. That is. It's got them horrible curbs, like.
Yeah, so I think there's been an addition to it up the back end of it. Some transition, but it's proper whippy, like little quarter. And...
they've stuck a tombstone on it with a little bit of transition. Then it goes to about 2 foot of vert, doesn't it? It goes quite
2 foot of vert, but it's only a 4 foot.
Yeah,
like 3 foot.
Yeah. Oh, what is that? Like a bodge? Like a bodge job?
Oh yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bodge job.
Without a doubt. Because before all it was, I suppose it's for when people used to do all that fucking
all the slidey shit in it,
stuff and spin round on pirouettes, and it had like just little gentle banks. But...
Yeah, it's the first time I've been to like anything old school like that. So when I went there, I was like, "Fucking hell, this is mad! I can't believe this type of thing exists." And then I got did you ever have that old skate DVD, Squadrophenia?
No,
I don't think I've seen that.
You know, Deaf Skateboards.
Yeah.
It was like their first ever DVD. It's called Squadrophenia. It's on YouTube. You boys need to fucking watch that. You boys love that. Absolutely love it. It's all like...
Hold up. You've told me to watch this before.
You
have, and I think I have.
It's got like...
I definitely remember watching it, but now you've said it. But
yeah, you boys would love it because it's like the old like South Bank scene and that, and it's all the boys from back then, like Martin Herrick and all them boys. Like they're fucking.
I said to you about watching Blokes.
Yeah.
After there's a part 2 of Blokes in the make.
Is there?
Yeah. I don't know what madness that's going to involve.
Yeah.
It involves fire, blood, and a lot of butcher's meat.
Yeah. Well, sounds like a Friday night for me. I definitely watch that, man. That you boys got to watch that.
I will check that out.
Yeah. I'll send you the link immediately after this, Slogs.
Yeah, cheers, man.
And now you're actually working for Trampa.
Yeah. Well, I guess you're going to want to know all about that as well, aren't you?
I know it all.
Yeah.
We know. No one else knows.
So how did that happen?
Because you're what are you by trade? Are you a
fluffer?
Fluffer.
Yeah, it's dosser, mate. Absolute dosser. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't do nothing, mate. I just look after the boys. You know what I mean? Go around, rub their shoulders and that, make sure they're all feeling all right. Team captain stuff. Yeah. Little kisses, make sure they're all like sexually fulfilled for the day.
You got to look after them, haven't you?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? That's how the team captain does his things. You know what I mean? He just makes sure the boys are all right, and that's just my job, Dan.
Perfect. And you had a party because it is Christmas.
Well, what?
This will be out after Christmas, but you had a party.
Yeah, we had a party on Monday.
Was it? Wait a minute. You say party. This day and age, right now. Is it cheese and wine and classed as a business meeting, like the Conservative Tory party ad, or were you actually having a party?
No, look, mate. I'll be honest with you, mate.
What's that? Cocaine and prostitutes. That's all I'm interested in.
I can't talk about it, boys. What goes at the Trampa party stays at the Trampa party, and that's all I can say.
Was it at work, or did you go?
It was in various places, mate. It was in a multitude of places. Alcohol was consumed. Other substances were consumed.
Rolling.
That's as much as we can. Yeah. Do you know? I'm enjoying this secretive, the shroud of secrecy around.
Yeah, you've got to be there. You've got to be there when
you've got to create an aura about the brand, haven't you?
I'll tell you what, Dan. When you get to my level of riding or Slog's level of coolness, you might get an invite, bro.
It's no hope. I've got no hope.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I could probably do fuck it. I'm calling him, man. I can ride better than you. We'll see what happens to Champs this year.
Fucking hell, mate. Been on the fucking tack, ain't you, mate?
We'll see. At Bugs.
Yeah, we will, mate. I'm not a fan of Bugs' track, to be fair.
Here we go. Excuses already. Fucking hell.
It's the only fucking one left, man. You got no choice.
I showed you a e-bit how to ride at Bugslow, didn't I, Dan? Showed you how to ride then, didn't I?
I remember you getting very handy in that bloody Grand Prix on track.
Oh, what do you mean, mate? I was clean out in front.
Touching me up in corners, fucking locking wheels. That last corner, the bloody remote stopped.
Mate, that's a load of
Hang on.
mate.
How was he touching you in corners? Was he lapping you?
Look, I'm not saying I wasn't enjoyed being touched in corners, but
yeah. Well, I was slowing down just to enjoy myself touching you, mate.
Listen, should we have a riders' wives question?
Go on,
from the community. You got a few in here.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Who wants to know what?
Who wants to know what? Well, I'll tell you what, whilst it's come up, oh Christ, Reese Crilly has sent me a message whilst we're here. I don't even know what this one's going to say. Boom. Let's have this. Right,
Sonny, what's happening? If you could go...
Let me restart that again.
Professional as fuck, isn't he?
Yeah. Why is it not fucking? Where's the sound?
I don't know, but Reese Crilly's looking fucking sexy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's looking pengra vibe.
Yeah.
I'd hang out the back of that, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Right,
Till the
so
cows come home.
If you could go back in time to any mountain board event, which one would it be and why?
That's a decent question,
Did
isn't
you get that?
Yeah, I got that. It'd probably be just any of the ones that Reese wasn't at, really. I think you can work out why.
Brilliant. Well, simple, succinct. It makes a change, actually, to only have one answer. The last few episodes, it feels like we've had loads of people answering. We'll go straight on to the next one.
Oh, wait, Dan, wait. Because Reese is a legend.
All right.
I'll give him a real answer. It'd be White Air 2008 on the Isle of Wight, because those events were just sick.
They were good. I think I went twice there.
Did you go to the one in Brighton?
Hey?
Did you go to the one that was in Brighton?
No.
No, I didn't go to that one either.
No. I didn't know there was one in Brighton.
I reckon I'd fit right in Brighton.
I reckon you would. Somebody's going to fit in you, that's for sure.
Yeah, fucking hell, mate. It's pretty slack down there these days, mate.
I've not been down there for years.
Well,
no, not since I was a kid.
Thing is, as team manager, you got to give up things like that, haven't you?
I know, mate. It's the sacrifices you make, like.
And it's a sacrifice you're willing to make.
Yeah, fucking more than willing.
Yeah, for the team.
Yeah, I'll pay for your train now, Dan.
Always taking one for the team.
Well, I've got. Where are we go? So this one is coming from your boy Pierce Sutton, and this question is Jamie Dayton. I'm not sure exactly how it's pronounced.
Yeah, Jamie Dayton. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who that one is. Is it Josh Lee?
Jamie Dayton, yeah.
Jamie Dayton, Josh Lee.
Jason,
that's it. Jason Lee. Aidan Beamish.
Yeah.
So Jamie Dayton, Joshua Monsley, Aidan Beamish. Fuck one, marry one, kill one.
Definitely kill JM Lee. Definitely. That boy's a fucking sigh. Do you know what I mean?
Marry him.
He is a pony ass cunt. Josh M. Lee, if you're listening, fuck you, you pussy hole. He's got a nice van though. I'll give him that. He's got a nice van.
He has got a nice new van, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's where it ends. So what's left? Marry one and fuck one. I think I'd marry Beamish because he makes fucking wedding rings.
Yeah.
Oh, does it?
Oh, you'd have a sweet wedding ring.
Yeah, I'm being practical here. And then I'd probably let Jamie Dayton fuck me, to be honest. Like, she's a big lad, and he could rest his gut on my back whilst he's bumming me.
Cute.
Yeah.
That'd be
so
nice.
I'm thinking practical there, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, he has got one other one here. He says, "Did you know that lifestyle is spelt wrong?"
Yeah. Piers, such a math.
It's a street spelling, isn't it?
Yeah, it's ghetto, mate. Piers wouldn't know.
Exactly.
Piers wouldn't know because he's a little country bumpkin, mate. He wouldn't understand. He's not really from the streets like the man them. You know what I mean? Like me and Sam from Yeovil and Hereford.
Yeah.
He's not a street kid like us. You know what I mean?
not from the hood.
No, he wouldn't understand like
the mean streets of Yeovil.
No, it's called lifestyle because we're quirky, mate. Do you know what I mean? We're a quirky brand. So, do you know what I mean? You can hate all you want, Piers, but it's just beautiful, mate. Life is beautiful. Lifestyle is beautiful, whether it's with a Y or an I. So,
that kind of rhymes.
Yeah, it does, mate. I'm a rapper, so what can I say?
Oh yeah. What do you spit bars?
Yeah.
Oh, Dan listens to Kiss. You're fucked, dear.
Yeah, straight back. But I've seen Kiss live, Dan, so I'm with you, bro. It was sick, like.
Nice one.
Yeah, seen Kiss live.
Have you?
Well,
yeah, it was good. What do you listen to, Slogs? I reckon you're a bit of a little mix guy, in yeah.
Well, that and Wham.
Yeah.
Right, you said Fred at the moment. They're mate, big on the playlist.
Wham has been killing it at work at the moment.
Well, yeah.
Christmas, I gave you my heart. Mate, there's fucking D's. Joe's even got
Don't sing that to me because I will get a stiffy.
Mate, Joe's even got a Wham haircut at the moment. You should see it. He did it himself. Like, it's proper. It's like a cross between Lionel Richie back in the day and Wham. It's sick, mate. You should see it.
Like a Buffon.
Yeah, it's like a fluffy mullet. Like,
oh, that is...
Mate, it's sick. I'll get him to send you a picture, Slow, so you can have some wank material.
Yeah, some fresh wank material.
Yeah. We'll start wanking over old pictures of me when I was younger now.
I'm never going to stop that, though, am I?
No. Oh, mate, I've had a disaster. I've lost. Don't worry, disaster over. I found.
If I do that, I'm going to have to change my duvet set, the curtains, like because it's printed on everything in my house.
Yeah, I bet they've got a strong crust to them as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
Curtains don't flap in the breeze anymore.
We don't need to.
I got to say, I went round there. The musk of that room permeates down the street. Even
I can fucking smell it from here, mate.
It's like a funk.
It's like a jizzy funk.
Yeah.
A jizzy ode of funk to Sonnie Dibben.
Smells like that sock that's been down the end of my bed for the last 6 years.
Whilst we're on fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah.
Your boy Nash has also sent in a fuck, marry, kill.
Has
you want to know your options?
Yeah.
He sent in. It's
funny how this is a thing with Sonny, like as if they know what he's like.
Yeah, he knows happy to chat, fucking shit, and chat smack talk. It's good. I love it. So fuck, marry, kill. This time, this would have been good for your 10 set here, Slugs. I got to say.
Yeah.
Jolly Tom, Sam Nicholas, Nathan Jenkins.
First of all, big up Nash. Nash, you're a legend. I love you, mate. Lasko crew for life. Second of all, I'd marry Sam Nicholas. I'd definitely marry Sam, 100%. I don't even really need to give reasons because anyone who knows him knows why he's marriage material.
Yeah, I feel he'd cook for you.
Yeah.
Give you a massage. He'd bathe you after.
Yeah.
He'd look after you.
Soothing massages and that, I reckon, as well.
He'd probably even read you a bedtime story before you went to sleep.
Definitely.
What's the other two? Jolly Tom and Nathan. I'd fuck Nath, like. I'd definitely fuck Nath. But I'm not even saying it hasn't already happened, but Nath would be on that. Jolly Tom, I reckon, like, the other Jolly Tom's probably got a fucking disgusting bumhole as well, so that's why I wouldn't fuck him. But yeah, sorry, Jolly, mate. You're getting offed.
Getting offed. you want to hear his other questions from Nash whilst we're here?
Yeah. Roll them out, mate. Roll them out.
Roll them out. So, second question. Why is it that you want to be Mexican so much?
I'm Mexican. The women call me papi. The men call me asocio. I need to kill her.
His next question goes on. How and when, this is actually probably the most serious out of the lot. How and when did the now famous term Dees come about? So we've had Dees. You're a bit of a rapper, as you've said.
Yeah.
A wapper. What was the other one I said? A minute we was talking about. You got a bit of a language thing. You set your own words up.
Yeah, a language barrier.
A language barrier. Yeah. Is there a story behind Dees, or is it just a shortening of decent?
It just is, mate. It just is. Dees is as Dees does, mate. That's all I can say on the matter.
All right. And last one from your boy Nash. So where did you say your favourite border cross? Oh, look, I'm stealing from the 10 set here.
Yeah, you haven't even asked me.
You're mountain boarding at your favourite border cross track. Everyone that matters, so me and Slogs, is watching. You've just overtaken Jason in front of his girlfriend.
Yeah.
You're in first place. You see on the side of the track a cold, fresh 4-pack of Lasko with a pack of Amber Leaf 3-in-1
Fucking
sat on top. Do you A, finish the race, lose the Lasko, and possibly woo Jason's girlfriend? Do you B, grab the Lasko, lose the race, but have an Amber Leafable time with the boys and a bevy?
Ooh.
Or do you C, just about grab the beers and finish the race in first with no rollies, but you know the crew got your back. You know the crew got your back and will help you smash.
So you know what the thing is? If I was racing Jason, I reckon I could get to the bottom of the border cross, unstrap, walk up, get the beers, smoke a couple of rollies, smash his missus, probably leave it in. Leave it in, you know what I mean? Seed it, get to the bottom, strap back in, and still win. So Nash, that question's irrelevant, mate.
Right. So these last two are kind of connected. All right. This was first, but by two separate people. So the first person is Steve Lundberg, Cheshire Scrubbers. Big up to Steve. One day I want to have a cup of tea with him on a free ride. He asks, how and when, we talked a bit about this already, but how and when his mum, Bobby, came to be involved with mountain boarding and actually competed and medalled in the women's class of the UK champs a few years back at Harthill. So I think he's just wanting a bit of history about your mum's competition side, because fair play to her,
Steve,
and your dad.
Mind your own business. Don't think about mum. That's my answer to that question. Next.
Okay, we'll skip on from there. And I've got one more question. Like I say, it is kind of related. And it comes in from your mum, Bobby Dibben. Let's get out volume there. You ready?
Yeah, I think.
Sonny, it's your mum here, and I just want to know if you're giving me Sonnie Dibben merch for Christmas this year, and just to make sure you're keeping your bedroom tidy and putting clean pants on every day. Oh yeah, Dan made me say this.
She's a good old girl, your mum, I tell you.
Legend in her own right. A legend before you were.
I'll say, all I'm going to say
Trying
is,
to be.
Mum, if you want to know anything about me, ask Steve Lundberg.
Perfect. Well, that's it from the community questions tonight.
Thank fuck.
I hope we've not ticked off too many of Slogs' 10 there. We're talking about
you'll be right. You'll be right. I've got a few others. I've got a few that I can mix in.
You want to mash through them? Get the old 10 set on the go? Or do you have some other normal questions that you wanted to ask Sonnie before?
Does Sonnie want to say got anything to say?
Yeah, I just want to say, life is so beautiful that if you spend time hating on everything, then I fucked that up, boys. Next.
What you meant was go fuck yourself, all of you.
Yeah. I had something real, like from the heart to say. I can't remember what it is. Maybe I'll say it at the end.
Just say it at the end. We'll give you another crack at the whip.
Yeah, give me another bit in a bit. Right, yeah. Slogs, fire at me.
Do you want to do some 10 sets on, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Don't think about it too much. Blah, blah, blah. Just throw it out there.
Yeah.
Right, reg or goof?
Reg.
Freestyle or border cross?
Border cross.
Park or free ride?
What do you mean by park?
Like mountain board park or skate
park.
Or skate park on the mountain. Right. Favorite centre, past or present?
You fucked me. You've done me here.
Keep thinking about it. We'll go back to that one.
Yeah.
Front side or back side?
Front side.
Flip or spin?
Spin.
Favorite centre, past or present? You've had long enough now.
Southwest Mountainboard Centre.
It's a good shout.
But not my favourite border cross.
What's your favourite? Flip or spin? Have I done that one?
Yeah, spin, because I can't do them.
All right. Best border cross track?
Court Farm.
Black.
Yeah, Black Run.
Not Serbia?
No, Court Farm. Or Slovenia.
Another place that looked fucking epic.
Amazing. Dirt Desert.
Yeah.
Right.
Go on.
Oh, go on. No, finish it.
Is that it?
No, I've got some more, but carry on where we were going there, Slovenia.
What's that like to ride, I was going to say?
Amazing, mate. Amazing. Only top riders can ride out there, though, Dan, so you're fucked, mate. I won't bother ever booking a ticket, mate. They won't even let you on the plane, my G.
Oh, man. Shit's going to get fucking real this summer.
I can't wait.
I'll take you on a romantic trip down Lake Bled, though, mate. No worries.
We're both reg. If you get either gate 1, 2, or 3, and I'm the number behind you, oh, you're getting touched right up.
You got to get close enough, mate. You've got to get close enough.
If you're close enough in the gates, I'm just touching you from the moment we get out the gate.
Mate, you've got arms that look
I'm going to reach around the gate.
Dan, listen, mate. You've got arms that look like a bit of spaghetti. So imagine how weak your gate ball is going to be. And you've got legs that are like they're made of crisp packets. They just crumble when you try and pump it.
Guys,
so
do you want me to just fuck off a minute and leave you two to it?
No,
I'm
don't
really fucking jealous, by the way.
Slogs, don't leave me alone with him, please, mate.
It will just turn into fucking your face is fucking mushed.
Yeah.
You're an absolute cunt. I don't give a fuck. I fucked your mother. That's all it'll just turn into.
Yeah, basically.
You did start this, Dad, at the start of the season with his fucking that pikey shout out.
Yeah, that was good though. I really like
that.
That was fucking brilliant, mate.
I dropped your phone laughing so much when we filmed that, didn't I?
Dan, do you remember when I overtook you at Snibston as well?
No.
When I give you a massive head start. When I give you a massive head
what
start.
in your local
I
track?
gave you a massive head start.
And
took
I'd
it real
done
easy, still caught up with you, and then done you on the inside line. Slow, bruv, slow.
Get your ass down to Cornwall. Come ride fucking Lanhydrock, Cardinham. And
do you know what?
And we'll fucking see who's left. Fucking
As gay as that sounds, I'm not.
You
really
come to our
interested in it.
manor.
No, you can stay at my house.
Fuck you then, don't
You don't
bother.
have to stay with him.
I'll just carry on
that's
chatting
right,
shit and
sound
knowing
like
I'm the
sound.
better rider.
Huh? The only thing you're better at riding is cock, mate.
I am good at it.
Yeah, sound.
You're average.
Maybe I will come down then, Dan.
Got any more in your team?
Yeah, I've got 2 more. Right, I've got favourite rider. That don't mean like the best rider, that your favourite rider, someone who stokes you.
Jeffro Lomas or Daft Price.
Fair enough.
Final answers?
Yeah, Jeffro or Daft.
Both of them. Ping ping. There goes the photos.
Cool.
Yeah.
And last one. Right. Best Trampa team rider. And you can't choose yourself, you vain cunt.
What, I can't pick myself?
No.
Well, what the fuck's the point of this question then?
All right, who's the second best?
Joe Gauntlet, mate.
Joe Gauntlet system.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, but it depends what you're talking about. Are you talking about mountainboarding or e-boarding?
Well, we do both.
So mountainboarding, second best mountainboarder on the team is. Do you want it serious or do you want me to take the piss?
Up to you. You're sure.
Are you ever serious?
Second best mountainboarder on the team is Nathan. I'm actually going with Nathan. I know Eamon can do a few bits and bobs, but Nath's just got that, like, I don't know. He's just got that determination to win and like just that drive to be better than everyone else, but not in a bad way. You know what I mean? I think Nath's probably there. And then Eamon just about honour. Although I always forget that both the Brins are on Trampa. So maybe Matt is actually the second best mountain boarder. When I think about it, like he has won a few things here and there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And e-boarding, Eamon.
Yeah.
But Nathan close behind on e-boarding. Nathan close behind. And Jolly Tom's really good at e-boarding as well.
Say, but you're all...
The thing is, it's not the easiest of fucking questions because you're all fucking up there.
Yeah, I mean, some of us are like a tier above, do you know what I mean? But
I was going to say, man, it's a fucking good roster right now. It's a good roster right now.
No, we have got good riders, mate. Like, I always forget Matt and Andy ride for us because on a mountain board, and fucking James Wanklin's good as well. And Ben.
Yeah.
Shit.
We got that. Yeah. So it should have the pros and the masters podium on lockdown this year, right?
Yeah. Inconclusive is the answer to my question, Slugs. Inconclusive.
It's very diplomatic of you, which is a real surprise coming from you.
Yeah. But it is me. If you know who the best is,
obviously.
It is me. Like, yeah. Best looking as well.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Got my attention.
I've had my cock out for the full fucking podcast.
So have I.
Isn't that the norm?
Oh shit! Yeah. Do you know what? Slug said to me earlier. Oh right, when Sonny goes on and we put him in the waiting room, we have to make sure that the pair of us fucking take all our clothes off and sit there in the nod for him. We fucking forgot to do it.
Completely forgot.
I'll tell you what, mate. We've got a Trampa messenger group, like, and like sort of if you go onto the photos and videos of it, sort of every sixth picture is one of my knob. That's not
Why
even
have we not got access to this?
Huh?
Why have we got?
Are you not even on the messenger group, Dan? Didn't go to the Christmas. Didn't go to the Christmas party. Not on the cock messenger group. Fucking hell!
I'm missing right out, man. Honestly, mate, it looks like a little button mushroom, but you know, like chestnut mushrooms that have got the brown skin on the top.
Yeah.
That's the Mexican in you.
Yeah.
Right. Have you thought of anything you want to say now? Have you thought about, like, you were going deep, man?
Yeah. Basically, life has so many beautiful things to offer that if you focus on life and what it can have in the picture for you, you'll have no more time to hate on anything because you'll see how beautiful life can be.
Now that is beautiful.
You like that, boys?
I'm close to tears.
I can.
You gonna be all right?
It just tingles.
I think he just come.
Tingles. Yeah. Yeah, I just
That
done
was
a
your
little
cum face,
sexually.
wasn't it?
I'm not sure. Something definitely happened down there.
First time in years.
Yeah. I've been numb. I'm just numb down there normally now.
You can take that elastic band off it.
No, I've got more to say. Actually.
Yeah, come on.
Big up Trampa. Big up Daft Price. Big up Jeffro Lomas. Big up National Board, my Lasko crew right there. Fuck Josh Monsley, you mong. Think that's about it. Lee Wright, suck your mum. Anyone else? Big up David Garland. Big up my son, Tire Smoke Rich from Trampa. That's my boy, my son. I get. Big up to Eamon, who's currently got a bad back.
Is he feeling any better in a minute?
No, he's fucking pussing out of his fucking bumhole or something like fucking horrible. So yeah, big up to Eamon, get well soon.
Anyway, he fucked your five-a-side for football up, didn't he?
Yeah, I know, mate. Yeah, mate, we were killed, mate. We were on course. Like, you should have seen me on there, mate. I was like fucking Ronaldinho, mate.
I imagined it's like the Trampa five-a-side team was like the train spotting five-a-side team.
Yeah.
That's how I imagined it as soon as they even told me about it.
It was fucking funny though. It was really good. Everyone was blowing like. Big up Ted for running Trampa.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah,
smashing it. Who else can I big up?
You ain't done Sam and you ain't done Nath in the office.
Well, no, during this time I'm bigging people up is time I'm actually using to think of people to cuss, so bear with me. Big up Sam, big up Nath, big up Jolly Tom. Do you know what? I think I'm actually, fuck anyone who thinks they're a better rider than me. I'm the best. All you e-boarders out there, suck your mums. I'm the best e-boarder in the world. Matt Brind, Andy Brind, suck your mums. I'm better than both of you put together. Anyone else? Dylan Warren, I'll board slide more longer handrails than you ever could, mate. Front side, back side, lip slide, back lip. Doesn't matter.
Crooked grinds them.
Cuss. All you mountain boarders hating on e-boarding, suck your mums. Because e-boarding's sick. You're just too pony to find out. Just trying to think. Dan Watson, shut your mouth.
Never.
You're no good, mate. You want to bring it to me? You've seen what happened this year. You want to try it again in 2022.
Oh, fucking right.
Same result, mate. Same result. There's levels to this, mate. I'm up here. You're down there. Slogs, you're about there.
Cheers, mate. I'll take that. I'll fucking run with that one.
No, but honestly, Dan, you're a legend, mate. I love you. Anyone else I can cuss down right now?
I tell you something you haven't mentioned that I'd really, really appreciate, because he could freeze frame it and play it whilst he's in front of your shrine.
Yeah.
Steve Birkbeck.
Oh, Steve Birkbeck. Do you know what? I'm not even going to cuss you, mate, because you a legend, mate. You fucking always, when I first started mountain boarding, you were always sound as fuck to me. And everyone who first started in the sport, that bloke, just like anyone, well, no matter what level you were, he loved you. Do you know what I mean? He was always the best mate. And
open arms for everyone, wasn't he?
Yeah, exactly, mate. So yeah, nothing but love for Steve Birkbeck. But
fucking hell.
Steve, if you ever race me, mate, I will smash you, Dad.
Has somebody got music playing? Is this what's going on here? Can you not hear music?
Oh yeah, no. Eamon Shaw, big up yourself, but you're a pony at e-boarding. I'll fucking batter you, mate. James Wanklin, I'll do more spins and rotations than you ever could. Who else can I gun down right now? Mark Bishop. I've met you once. That's it. That's all I've got to say.
Much love, Mark.
Yeah, big up yourself, Mark. Who else can I gun down?
I'm thinking we're going to have you on again, like when you come out of your shell a bit more, because you've been really awful quiet.
Yeah,
tonight.
I know, mate. I like to hold it down. You know what I mean? For these serious situations, I take myself seriously. I'm a serious guy. So,
I got to say,
can't
this is
think of anyone
probably
else.
the most serious conversation we've ever had.
Anyone else out there who's ever done me wrong, you're a pussy hole, and I fucking hate you for life. I hope you burn. Big up to all those people who tolerate me for being me, who I am. I love you all. Yeah, that's it. I don't think I've got anything else to say, boys.
No.
I think I'm all done for the evening.
It's been a fucking pleasure. I know that.
Unless there's anything else you want to know. Is there any questions you want to ask me just off the top of your head? Do you know what I mean?
What are you doing tomorrow?
Rapping, mate.
Well, as in Christmas presents?
Yeah,
Dropping fucking.
Yeah. All right, boys. Big up yourselves for them Krispy Kremes the other day as well.
Oh, you like them?
Yeah.
What one did you have?
You had 4.
Yeah.
What ones did you have? They look tasty from.
I didn't have the Christmas tree because
Right.
Joe had a Christmas tree. It was like a crash test bunny on that, and he said it was a bit gout. So I didn't have that. I had 2. I like the ones with the glazing on. So I had 2 normal glazed ones.
Yeah,
and
that was a special glaze. That was.
Yeah, and I had 2 of the Homer Simpson-y ones as well. So yeah, mate. Banging 4 in a row.
You're mad,
love a
man.
Krispy
You must
Kreme.
have been fucking rushing off your tits.
If anyone out there wants to send me some Krispy Kremes, just send them to Trampa and address them to me. I'll accept Krispy Kremes. Mark Bishop, I'm looking at you.
We've set a trend now, Dan.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Billy Whiz, suck your mum. Tom Kilminster, suck your mum. Anyone else? No, that's it. That's it.
All right. Well, I have got one other question for you.
Fire away.
And this won't release until who's in next. So the next person who's due in is and he's been on the social for ages because we've had loads of issues with just trying to get it sorted, is Adam David. Have you got a question?
Adam Conacher? Like?
Adam Conacher.
What, and he's on before I am?
No, you're on, and then next episode will be with him.
Oh, that's lucky then, because I was about to tell him to fuck off and all right.
Have you got a question for him?
What, for Adam?
Yeah.
How does it feel to be a half Irish, half Scottish inbred?
Perfect. We shall put that to him.
That's my question for him.
I reckon I can just about work up the editing skills to put that in there.
Also, can you do for me a 720 nose roll?
Ooh.
Can you do a 720 nose roll?
Adam David, I'm calling you out now. If you do a 720 nose roll and shout my name at the end of it, I'll start respecting you.
All right, well,
up Adam's sick, like.
Yeah.
He's a rude boy. He's
a fucking nut job.
Yeah, mate, he's like skate park fucking madman, isn't he? Like, but it's bigger. I always think like, why doesn't he ride more other stuff? But all he's got up there is skate park. So big up Adam, mate.
Yeah.
He's like a cooler version of Dylan Warren.
Do you know what? I'm sitting here knowing what I know, and I'm sitting there thinking, but he'll get his opportunity, shall we say, to reply.
Yeah, yeah. Anyone who wants it, come at me.
That's the way. Thrive on it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Feed on it.
No. Basically, all those people I just gobbed off. You're all sound. Like, I'm just being a fucking prick, like, but I meant every word of it. But
hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. No. Just, mate, I love everyone who's in the sport. You know what I mean? I love everyone. I just like dishing out abuse. That's all it is. But I do love everyone who's in the sport, apart from Jason. Apart from Josh Monsley. I want to clarify right now. Fuck that guy.
Well, gents, I think we're all wrapped up here for the night, haven't we?
Sound easy.
Thank you very much,
again,
dude.
very much for coming on, dude.
Yeah.
Say hello to the boys. Send my love
I'll
to
see
them
you
all.
boys next year, innit? You're coming up again next year.
Yeah, we'll be up soon in the new year.
I'll do a little Cornwall trip in the summer when we can chill on the beach and that.
Watch this space. There may well be a call to arms down here at some point in the spring anyway.
Decent.
Yeah. We have got some good riding down here.
I'll tell you that land high drop in Cardinham, man.
Yeah.
But you are gonna fucking cream on them.
Sweet.
And where did we ride the other day? That was Holden Hill.
That was pretty good as well.
That was good. The red runs there were pretty fucking rattly.
Yeah.
You know, rattly and tight. And
they were like free ride.
I honestly would have wanted 9s on that, but all the other little runs there were fucking wicked.
I think the red run is the oldest one of them, and it's just been washed away, isn't it? The bedding's there still, I reckon. That's what it is.
Yeah, but definitely hit them up when you come down, because you will fucking jizz on them.
On it.
But cool.
Not the only thing I'll jizz on. I'm looking at you, Slugs.
You're not fucking looking at that weirdo, are you?
He says in his face those.
You've got fucking eyes, Sonny.
Slugs.
Your eyes aren't painted on, are they, mate?
Gentlemen, have a good evening.
Yeah, Sam, enjoy your Christmas.
Take it easy. Yeah, and you, mate. See you soon.
See you in a bit.
All right, much love, brother.
Ta-da.